Hi, is it okay to move to Thailand and play football? Perhaps you are a football enthusiast and you are hoping to plan your trip in the kingdom. Well, this video is for you and I'd like you to keep watching because there are three things I will share here that is very important for you if you plan to move to Thailand as a football player. But before I dive onto these three things, I urge you to hit the subscribe button and of course follow my social media page. The first thing you should definitely take into consideration is the authenticity of the information given to you by agents. Many of you employ the services of agents and you fail to verify the information that they have given you. Not everything these agents say is right. Some of them do give out wrong information just because they want to sell the trip at the end of the day. So please, whatever information you get from agents, try to double check your facts. The next thing you should definitely consider is employment in terms of football clubs. Are you sure that once you get over, you will be able to get a football club? Many of you come over without a pre-contract, and when you get here, you are hoping to look for a club. And because of this, you end up overstaying your visa and surviving becomes a problem. My advice is before you get over, try to get a club that is interested in you. Tell your agent to work this out. It's much better if you come bearing in mind that you have an employer in the form of a club instead to come and you're gallivanting around looking for clubs. And you have to understand that the Thai Premier League give places to 30 foreign players, and most of these foreign players are from Brazil. Very few are from Africa, so competition is quite stiff. And the last thing you should understand is if you come over without being able to secure a club, you will definitely find it difficult to survive. Many of you players, when you come over, you can secure a club, you immediately want to switch into teaching. But what you fail to understand is that you must have at least a bachelor's degree to be able to engage in teaching. And in the absence of a bachelor's degree, many of you struggle because you can barely secure a teaching job. So please, before you move over as a football player, weigh the option and be sure that's exactly what you want. And always have plan B in mind. If you come and things fail to pan out the way you plan, then you should have an option to see how you can survive in the kingdom. And some of you think if you come maybe the first year it's not possible for you to obtain a club, it's okay to switch to teaching and you can later on switch to football. I have not heard of such case. It's very unlikely. If you're teaching, it's very likely that you stay in the field of teaching because most employers in Thailand look out for experience. It's almost impossible to switch from teaching to football. Likewise, if you're with football clubs, it might be very difficult for you to switch into teaching unless you want to obtain a teaching job as a physical education teacher. So please always weigh your option. And you should also understand that the salary for football players in Thailand and Southeast Asia as a whole is not quite huge as compared to other professional leagues across the world. So some of you have this idea that if you come over, you're going to make a lot of money. Well, perhaps what you'll be earning is far more better than what you're making back home, but it's nothing compared to other major leagues in Europe or America or even Middle East. I hope these few tips helps you to think and plan your move to Thailand as a football player.